Hello and welcome to PowerDrift, guys. Now I really do love my job at PowerDrift. It involves driving around beautiful cars, motorcycles across the country. But then it is at times like these when I love it the most. For what better place to be at in the very first week of 2015 than this, the very picturesque, beautiful, scenic Goa. And keeping me company, of course, is the Cleopatra-like beauty, a car encompassing Mercedes' founding philosophy, nothing but the best. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today at Goa for the first drive of the CLA Class. The CLA Class, a new entry-level sedan class from Mercedes which slots in right below their C Class. And you shall agree with me if I'm to say that there will be mixed opinions about the way this car looks, and whether you like it or not, the fact is that it does have very distinctive and stand-apart design that you just won't be able to ignore. It's a four-door sedan with coupe-like lines, and that's something that no other four-door entry-level sedan in our Indian market offers you. Which makes me want to say that Mercedes is putting in a whole lot of design efforts in their entry-level cars, which none of the other competition is really doing. So the fact is that you will get respect for the three-pointed star, the diamond grille, and if you're looking out for parking, the valet guy will come running to you out of breath. To sum it up then, if you happen to like the way the car looks like I do, well then you're most probably liking it because of the fact that it has a very distinctive design. And if you don't, well then you're merely stuck on the fact that the front is a hell lot similar to the other entry-level Mercedes cars. Now, Ninath, I have gotten along my notes out here. So we were at the presentation yesterday, and this new thing that we are starting now is we are paying close heed to what the manufacturers are saying at the presentation.
Formula One has also taught us how to squeeze every little ounce of performance from our engines, and that expertise has also been put into the CLA 45AG. We also put in this turbocharged engine into the CLA that we have with us here in India.
And this is where it gets really interesting. So 180 horses at 5,500 RPM, but then 300 Newton meters of torque at as down low as 1,200 RPM.
But since there is no lag with the torque being so low down the rev range, the power delivery is absolutely linear.
True.
The steering is very good, it's heavy and it really feels nice to hold.
Right. Thing to be known, of course, is that this is an inline 4 turbocharged petrol engine mated with a 7G dual clutch transmission, and to Ninath's pleasure, what he has at his left and right fingers is paddle shifters. And then, of course, the panoramic sunroof, it really gives you a whole lot of a welcoming experience the moment you step into the cabin. Good ambience is what you have. Certain few nice features again. It's got nice ambient lighting. Sport seats as standard with integral head restraints. If you see at the back too, the rear seats also have integral head restraints.
There are a couple of problems that you're going to encounter even in terms of space, and that is mainly because of the coupe lines that really make it look pretty.
Right.
So there is legroom, but the headroom, because of the sloping roofline, has been compromised a bit.
Now at the front we have bison-on headlamps, LED DRLs, the tail lamps are all LED. Frameless doors just completes the whole package when it comes to sporty looks, and this car has it.
Another aspect that we haven't discussed here is the ride.
Right.
Now the car runs on 225/45 R17 Continental tires.
Right.
Those are the contact sports. So they're quite nice, grippy. The braking feels absolutely fantastic.
Fantastic. The braking on this car is just so great.
This car is supposed to be sporty, so we were expecting like really hard ride, but that isn't the case.
That isn't the case.
It has a decent balance, something that I'm willing to accept on the Indian roads.
It's a three-pointed star car, it's a Mercedes. Safety is a given in this car. It's got ABS, ESP, anti-skid control, hill start assist, tire pressure monitoring, and stuff that you won't even care to know about, like it'll have less dirt build-up on the screen. The beautiful panoramic sunroof, if it starts raining, it's gonna close all by itself. The last thing that I had noted down here is that bookings for the CLA class have begun on 5th of Jan. It's going to be difficult to form a verdict today, folks, partly because we don't know the price for the car and partly because these are just the first impressions. But on its own, it's a brilliant looking car and I won't be going gaga over the looks anymore. Well, because it's got performance to go along with its looks and it has more space onto the rear seat than I really expected. So to put things in perspective, let's get into the picture. The other entry-level premium cars in our Indian market. And when we say that, we ought to speak of the Audi A3. The Audi A3, well, when it comes to that, the CLA Class has larger wheelbase and possibly more space unlocked onto the inside. Now, look at the CLA, it also looks more vibrant, more modern, more aggressive than an otherwise understated or unassuming A3-like looks. And then again, this car, the CLA, is not really an entry-level car for Mercedes. That tag belongs to the A and the B class. And when you compare the CLA class to the A and B, well, it outperforms them both in terms of performance, more features, and the space on the inside. Which brings us then to an interesting prospect, the Audi A4. Both this and the A4 are front-wheel driven cars. And this will most definitely also be priced over 30 lakhs. And when we talk of the Audi A4, yes, it might have more space on the inside, but then I would rather have my beautiful looking coupe lines than have that bit little more headroom onto the inside for a peanut party. That would be it then, folks. Those were our first impressions of the mighty good CLA Class. Do type in with your comments and let us know what you thought of the car. And don't forget to subscribe to PowerDrift. Goodbye. And then again, the CLA Class is not... Okay. So slow. Okay.